We're mic'd up with Montgomery.
Welcome to Real Talk, where real estate meets real conversations.
I'm Sean Harvey.
I'm Brittany Newhart.
How are you today, Brittany?
Great.
Good.
Great. It's cold, it's wet, and fall's coming.
Fall is on the horizon, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were just talking here about fall home maintenance. So,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I did post like a PDF thing that you could print off and stuff. It's got most of the stuff on it. I think it's got a couple extra things, but
Yeah.
we've talked before that maintaining a house, keeping it clean and picked up and maintained is one of the best things you can do.
Right.
A lot of interior design work, painting, people can look past, but a clean home.
A clean house, yes.
Yes. And well maintenance. Like the maintenance part is good because that helps it look clean. So
I would rather buy a well-maintained home over a non-well-maintained home. Even if it was modernized, I would still rather buy the well-maintained home.
for sure.
And I would always buy the house that was clean too.
Yeah.
I'm big on clean. You got to be able to make people feel like they're at home when they get to your home. And if they don't feel like they're at home, they probably aren't going to write an offer on it.
Right. There's this house that was not too long ago. I probably mentioned it before, but it felt like you were going to your grandparents' house. Like
Yeah.
it felt like home. It was so nice the whole time. I'm like, I love this house
Right.
because it feels so homey. It was so outdated. It had older carpet, everything, but it was so
It was
clean.
comfortable.
Yeah, it was clean. It was comfortable. It was maintenance. Everything like throughout the years and stuff, she had like a maintenance checklist that she did. Like she had, it was just serviced on this and
Yeah.
XYZ. And it just felt like, I'm like, I feel comfortable
I
here.
always love that when you go to a
Yeah.
house, they're like, yep, I just had the furnace service because it was July and now I have to have
Yep.
this done. It's
And
August. And
sometimes you don't think about it. You think, oh, I have a newer house. You don't need
but
to do
if
it.
you
But
get
that
in the
doesn't matter.
habit of it, if you
Yep.
get in the habit of it,
It
you know,
saves you thousands.
and
in
if the
long run.
cabinet handle falls off, put it back on right away. Don't
Yes.
just let it lay there until you decide
Yeah.
to sell the house and then be like, oh, I should put that back on.
Now you can't
Enjoy
find
it
it.
when you live there too.
Yeah, now you can't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be our luck. It'd be like, I shoved it in this drawer 6 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah. And now I can't find a matching one. Now I got to replace them all.
Yep. Oh gosh, that'd be horrible. So, some of the prep stuff that you can do to do little maintenance things. Yes, it takes time. It takes a couple weekends, probably here and there, but little things you can do to save you thousands in the long run, to save you a leaky roof that leads to water in your house, that leads to mold, that leads to whatever. Here's some couple things from us. So we've got cleaning out your gutters and your downspouts, with the leaves falling, with dirt and
This is
debris.
probably not something you're going to do once. This
Right.
is something you're going to have to continually do depending on where you live.
Yeah.
Brittany might not ever have to do it. I have to
Yeah,
do
we have
it
no
like
trees.
18 times a year.
Yes,
So.
and they make little things that go on your blower that you could do. Like, look up some
Oh,
videos.
no, me.
Yeah.
I just put my ladder on the main roof and then I get on there and then I take my ladder and put it on that roof to go to the second roof.
No.
And it's a little sketchy, but
Yeah,
I
your house is a little tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks. But it helps prevent ice dams and roof leaks, and that's the truth.
Right.
We've seen it before. Pushing that water away from your house is great. Letting it build up against your house. People have foundation cracks. It's just a thing that happens. It's not a bad. It doesn't mean that your house is damaged beyond repair or anything. It's just once that water gets down.
So
There's
often
points.
a water issue in a basement can be fixed with a rain gutter that works.
Yep.
So often.
Yep, definitely. Sealing gaps in sealing them in your gutters too. That is a good thing. Sometimes your gutters leak part of the way, it gets broke a little bit. Sealing those gaps, but also caulking around your windows and doors. Caulking sits out in the sun.
Yeah.
It gets
shrinks,
cracked, it
shrivels.
shrinks. Yep, it breaks. Something happens. It's easy. It's a quick repair. Usually it's $5 a tube, and there you go.
Yeah.
Smear it on.
Yeah.
There you go. Winterizing your outdoor faucets. That's always a good thing to do. They
Yeah,
have covers.
Make sure that you have frost faucets, and if you don't, then you want to shut them off and drain them out.
Yeah.
Most houses should have something made for frost, but some houses I still go into, and if they have a valve in the basement, I would say just shut it off and drain it out and let it be.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to worry about it.
We moved into our old house right after winter, like the snow melted a week before, and we turned on the outside faucet to fill up a bucket and it leaked inside. We're like, oh man.
That
But
happens.
Yep, it happens, and it happens best. It was a quick, easy fix, but it would have been easier just to have it off. So
Right.
yards and outdoor spaces, trimming your trees back, that's going to help also with the leaves control. So trimming
Well,
leaves back, keeping.
trees will also rub through your siding. They'll
Yep.
rub through your roof. They'll scratch everything, break everything,
Yep.
but
Definitely.
also fill your gutters.
Breaking leaves up in your yard's gonna help keep your lawn alive.
Yeah.
People
I
like
mow my
lawns. Yeah.
I hate having leaves on my yard. I just
Yes. Well, that's
Of
that's the
course, I
thing
have a
too.
tree in my yard that starts dropping leaves in June or
Mm,
July, it feels like.
yeah.
So it's a constant battle all summer.
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes in the rut of fall, people are like, whatever. But then when it comes around to spring or summer and you're looking at your neighbor's green lawn, you're like,
And
what the
your
heck?
yard
Or
is
you
half dead
decide,
because you've got matted down leaves all
yeah.
over it.
Or say you know that next year you want to sell it, a green lawn looks better.
It does,
Yeah.
without a
So
doubt.
it sucks, but now is the time to prep for that by cleaning up your yard.
Not only that, but if your yard is completely dead and it's full of weeds and it looks terrible and you think you're gonna sell in the even in the middle of winter, people can't often see your yard in the middle of winter. So if you leave them with this huge, ginormous mess, they're not gonna be overly impressed with you come spring.
Yeah. Especially if your closing like ends in spring, like say it's a
Yeah.
little bit longer closing and all the snow melts and they're like, whoa. And
Or
then they want you to fix it quick.
if I close on my house in February and it's like, "Oh, there's not a drop of grass under here."
Yep. Yep. That's always storing your outdoor furniture. So those are investments these
Yeah,
days.
they're
Like there's
expensive.
yes. And just sometimes putting your cushions away or putting a cover on it, getting it out of the way. We've talked about moving snow.
Yeah, I
It's
like to
easier to
keep
move
mine
snow.
clean so I can clean the snow off the patio.
Yep, definitely squish it over, stack it up, do
I
whatever.
don't know why I clean the snow off the patio. It's not like I'm gonna go sit out there, but
Right.
I like to keep it clean.
Yeah, in case you need to stand
Yeah.
outside and look around. Servicing stuff. So servicing your furnace, inspecting your chimney. You got fireplaces these days. They got um insulation and weatherproofing, your carbon monoxide, your fire smoke detectors,
Right.
all of it.
90% of the time when a furnace goes out, it's oftentimes just the igniter inside. But if you had it serviced, you will not have an issue with that because they'll clean it. And that's all it needs is
Yeah.
a little sandpaper on the igniter, and that's all it takes. But
Yeah.
that has been the cause of houses freezing up,
Yes.
especially if you don't live there. If you don't go to a
Yes.
house in the winter for 3 days and it's 30 below zero and you didn't go check it out and the furnace quit somewhere in there, that could be devastating. It could freeze your pipes, have flooded basements. Who knows what could happen?
Because here's the thing, if you are listing a house and it is vacant and those pipes burst, even if you have an offer, it's your responsibility.
It is.
Because that offer doesn't mean nothing
Right.
until it's closed and it's their
Yeah.
issue.
And
It is your responsibility to now you have to take care of that
and
house.
we don't go check your house every day.
No,
We
can
can't
check.
possibly do
You
it.
can ask us to,
But it is
and you can find your
ultimately
time. But
your
yeah.
responsibility
Yeah.
to keep track of your house. Maybe keep
We're
the
not paying your
Wi-Fi
bills.
on, keep the Wi-Fi on and put a Wi-Fi thermostat in or a
Yeah.
temperature gauge or whatever.
There's alarm things like you get them for freezers or something if it goes under a temp. Like there's alarm stuff for that too in
There's
houses.
cheap alternatives to letting a house freeze up, and it's very important that you keep track of those.
Definitely. And like you said, sometimes it's a simple, easy fix, and just maintaining it. It's cheaper to just have a scheduled maintenance than to have an emergency on the weekend and it's 30 degrees in your house.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna have water issues too.
Yeah.
So
And then we turn the water on and it's shooting out the sides of the pipes.
yes, super fun. So
Yeah.
maintaining is gonna be more cost effective.
Absolutely.
Interior prep. This is a goofy one. I always think it's funny to hear reversing your ceiling fans.
Yeah. I've
Yeah, never done
that.
it. No.
Mm.
But I mean, if
Maybe this year I'll try it and see
just to see what happens.
Yeah.
And then you'll forget by spring.
And then I'll be like, why is this thing not working, right?
Yeah, it pushes warm air down, it says. We'll see. Checking your windows and doors for drafts, same thing. That caulking and stuff, doing that. Your doors, the weather stripping can be changed out. Maybe it's time to change it.
Yeah.
And this might not be it every single year, but every year to 6 months, you should
check
just
it.
look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just see and be like, okay, I need to do this. Changing your filters. You might not have to do it every month, but
But like I said, if you have an issue, just fix it.
yes.
Don't just let it build issue upon issue upon issue, because then you're going to go to sell that house and say, well, I don't know why it's not selling. Well, that's because your cabinet doors are falling off and your floors have holes in them and nothing's been taken care of.
Definitely.
Buyers want to feel at home when they look at your house and they want to picture themselves living in it. They don't want to picture themselves having to come in and completely remodel it.
For sure. And decorating. It's great.
Decorating.
Yes.
Have fun with fall
Yes.
decorations.
I
It's
like
a great
fall
time of
decorating.
year to do that. You can do Christmas, Thanksgiving, fall, Halloween, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just
Cute.
fun. It makes people feel like they're at home. It's fun for our pictures too, something a little
Yeah,
different.
and we update pictures
Yeah, we
through
do.
seasons, so there you go. You can
Yeah.
do
If
that.
you do like an awesome Christmas
Spread.
spread, we'll come in and take new pictures of your house and get it all
Yes.
showcased for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it's gonna help with your home value. Regular maintenance is gonna help with home value, making your house look nice, making it comfortable all the time.
It's not
There you go.
as easy as throwing the house on the market and saying, go for it.
Yeah.
Let's try to add some personality to our listings.
For sure. So
Don't forget to like,
follow,
comment, subscribe, share, and have a wonderful week.
stop. Oh. Thanks.
See you next time.
Bye.
And remember, who you work with matters.